Hello, everyone. Welcome to Season 3 of Adventures in Norvald. We're playing a homebrew Pathfinder first edition campaign set in a land of ice and snow. Let's introduce our resident heroes. We have Dave, who plays our human rogue Angelus. We have Ad, who plays our half-elf ranger Ulf. And Lee, who plays our half-elf cleric Giles. That's a mouthful today for some reason. So last session, you guys went to visit Vigo to find out a little bit more about what's been happening in the town, as well as report back to him about all the recent going on. You tortured a man absolutely horrifically, and you filleted a couple of corpses as well, freaking out those around you. You then decided to head on down to the warehouse district, onto the boulevard, and find yourself some smugglers who are Dave's old friends, the Hindle Hounds. You ran into a guard who ended up being a corrupt guard, and they have ambushed you in the basement of the first house that you have entered, which has been a bit of a puzzle. Giles is down in the basementy area. You guys are currently in the second building, and Lee's been jumped by the corrupt guard and another one of the smugglers with the big burnt symbol of the gang on his face. So you rolled for initiative. Lee had a surprise attack on him, or a couple of surprise attacks, and Dave, it's your turn. So you guys hear this scuffle downstairs, the ladder's still open, and you see at the bottom these two guys accosting Giles.
Okay. Right. Also, for some reason, sorry, 2 seconds, Roll20 has just closed on me.
Hey,
No
good
worries.
start.
Were we in combat yet, or was it still free action? Is it? Or...
No, you'd all rolled initiative.
Oh, okay.
So straight away, I'm realizing I'm still under in the passageway, aren't I? In the basement, I suppose, or
Yeah,
passageway.
yes.
Yeah.
So have they actually managed to hit me yet? Or take some
Yes,
health
they
off
took
me?
they took 6 damage off you, didn't they, last time? You were on. Are you now down to 27 HP? That's what I've got written down.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm just going to make a note of that because I didn't write it down. Okay.
This is why I keep notes too.
Yeah. Well, that's what makes you such an epic dungeon master. 27. Right. Okay, cool. So, if I can't, it's not my go yet, is it? It's
Dave's go. So Dave got the highest initiative. They got you on the surprise round, and it is Dave's go.
I mean, technically they know we're there, but can I jump down and try and surprise one of them?
You'll land here, so you can get back attack on the corrupt guard.
Sure. Why not?
Can I get, though, just to make sure that you can jump down all right without stumbling and be able to attack still, can I get something like can I get an acrobatics check?
Oh no, I've just looked at my acrobatics. It's 3. Yay.
D20 plus 3, please.
Oh no. Where's me good D20? 17. Okay. So 20.
It's a relatively short drop. You pop down without any particular issue. Pop yourself behind the corrupt guard and make a sneak attack on him.
Sure thing. I'll go for a sneak attack on him. Melee plus 4, is it?
I'll pop you behind him.
Okay, I roll 11. 11 plus... Is it base attack bonus I'm using or total? Sorry, on melee.
What, on your attack bonus?
Yeah,
It's your total attack bonus.
Four.
So it's D20 plus... 1 second. It's D20 plus for your throwing axe. On the right character sheet.
No, I'm an idiot. It's plus 7.
Yeah, plus 7.
So 18 I rolled. 18 in total then.
Yeah, nice one. I think I've got your old character sheet up, Dave, for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not got your right character sheet. I don't have your new edition on here. Give me a second.
No worries.
What did you roll? Sorry.
I rolled 11, so plus my 18 in total.
18. Let's have a quick look. Who are you going for? The guard.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a hit. Roll for damage, and you get, is it 2d6 or 3d6 for sneak attack?
I think it's 3 and 2 for my sneak.
Yeah.
He says as he frantically starts looking through his character sheets, and he should know this. I think it's 3. I'm sure it's 3. Oh, wait, single. Read.
Sorry, I'm just opening your latest character sheets now.
Okay, man. Like I say, I really should know this by now. Well, granted, it's I haven't really done a lot of sneak attacks with MV.
Right, if you scroll down, you've got sneak attack. On the list is 3d6 points of extra damage.
Oh, 3d6. So first one's 4.
Yep.
5. And 5.
So that's 14, and then it's plus your regular 1d6 for damage plus 3.
A regular d6. Okay. That's 5 again. Plus 6, what did you say?
19, no, plus 3.
Oh.
So that's 22 damage.
Okay.
You eviscerate this guard. He just goes down like a sack of spuds. How do you do it, Dave?
Well, if I'm jumping down or going down behind him, he's going to go attack right in the shoulder blade here and carve him in half. Like that.
Nice. He is out for the count. He isn't even like literally like his head's nearly off. You have definitely killed this man.
Sweet.
This man who was working as a guard to feed his family.
He was.
He was, yeah.
So we're all them dwarves that we murdered.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely. Terrible people. At least he didn't torture this one to death. Right, it was the guard's go, but he's kaput. Add your turn.
This blue powder stuff, if I chuck it at the guard from up, because I'm up above, aren't I?
Yeah.
Will that have any ill effects on him? Is it hallucinogenic?
You know it's a hallucinogenic drug. You have no idea how effective it is. You're not entirely sure how it's taken. You're just familiar with the sap. By all means, yeah, throw it at him. What I would say, Ad, is that is going to be a melee ranged attack, and then I'll deal with the rest of stuff. The stuff that. So for you, it would be D20 plus 7.
Okay.
Your ranged attack bonus.
25.
25. So let's just have a look at this, guys. Touch AC. Yep, that's going to be hit him, and I'm going to make a fortitude save, which he fails. It doesn't affect him on this round.
Right. Cool.
So he seems fine for now. Do you want Baldric to do anything?
Oh yeah, where is Bob? He's in that first room, isn't he?
Yeah.
No, he can just stop where he is.
Yeah. Is he just guarding
that first room
with the skeleton? Who I have no idea what orders Lee gave him, but he's certainly not moved. Maybe he's just cutting down every pedestrian outside.
I thought my skeleton was in the purse still.
Oh yeah, put him in the bag.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. That's why I've put him there on the screen. What I'll do is I'll put him up here to symbolise that he's in the purse. And is there a pursey kind of? There we go. I'll say he's,
It looks like a rook.
Dave's purse. Yeah, it does look like a rook. He's defending at the moment. He's defending the purse. Who's next? Lee, your turn.
Excellent. Avoiding the bottom step, I am going to reach to do a touch attack for bleeding touch.
Okay, so you're going to try and cut past Dave.
Well, I'm sure I can squeeze past Dave.
Yeah, you can.
What I say?
I'll just put your character on top of his. Okay, so that is your melee touch attack, Lee. So it's D20 plus for you, 2.
Oh, man. That's 10.
10, I'm afraid, is
That's a
a
bad
failure
roll.
with this guy's touch attack. So he just takes a step back. And that is a miss. In the meantime, you hear some further scuffling up the what's it called? Up the passage. And out of the darkness, you see, and Dave, you in particular, see a familiar figure step out. He's just over your shoulder, your back's still turned to him, and he is going to up to about 30 foot, and he's going to fire past Giles and see if he can get fire into your back, Dave, and do his sneak attack. Which he gets because you back attack at the moment. So give me a second. I'm just having a quick look at.
This might be where I die, guys.
No, we're not having that today.
He hurt you quite a bit last time. It's Welt, the guy who stabbed you in the alleyway, Dave.
Oh no, not that guy! Oh, no, that's the reason I'm on 14 health. No.
What's your AC?
Oh, 500.
500. Is that like 9,000?
I'll find out. Your AC is 16. This guy gets +5. That is 16, I'm afraid, Dave. So that is 1d4 for his hand crossbow. So that is 3 damage plus 2d6. So that is 3, that's 6. And then 6 plus 4, that's 10. You take 10 damage, Dave.
Guys, I don't mean to alarm you, but I'm getting pretty low on health here.
And you hear Whelp say, I told you I'd gut you like a fish.
I'm going to cleave this man in half.
I'll just launch envy at him next chance you get.
Bandit's going to try and slap you, Lee, with his scimitar. So that is 14 plus 4. That's 18, Lee. And your AC is 12, if I remember.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. So take 7 damage, please.
Are you trying to end this campaign?
This guy's rolling reasonably.
Did you say 17 damage?
No, 7 damage.
7 damage, okay. That's not as bad, I suppose. Right, do you know what? Sod this. I was going to go with the weaker spells, but now I'm going straight to the level 3. What time of day is it? Just so I can remember if my spells have actually reset.
Your spells wouldn't have reset as of yet, I'm afraid. You'd need to pray and rest anyway. So I'm afraid you do not have that many spells left.
Okay, if I remember correctly, I have no level 3s.
No, you used your level 3s. You used a level 2. So you're down 1 level 2 spell. You did use a level 1 spell as well, and then you've got your cantrips. So I think So you've used all your level 3, used 1 level 2, and 1 level 1.
Okay. Quickly.
That's what my notes say.
Yeah, that sounds right to me. I'm just seeing what I have. I've got the level 3 ones are really good, but
No worries. Anyway, it's Dave's turn again.
Oh good. Right, okay. I mean, if I had I've got, actually, just double checking with you, Paris. I think I do have 1 cure light wounds on me. I believe I do, anyway.
You used your cure medium wounds last time. I think you might have a cure light. Yeah, because you guys split the potions from Vigo, didn't you?
Yeah. Say if not, I have 4.
Oh, cool. You'll have to bring me back to life in a bit then.
Might be. Is it? No, it's not too late then, is it? No.
No, I'm still on. I've got 4
Yeah.
health. So I'm in a bad way. But I'm still going.
You guys did this without sleeping first. This is all on you guys. I'm not
It's
trying to
true.
end the campaign early.
Yeah.
You stormed this bandit fortress
Didn't even
with not
think
enough
about
spells
that.
and health.
Yeah.
It's
We literally went
hell.
straight from the cold store, didn't we?
Yeah, which is why once we've cleared these 2 out, hopefully there won't be any more. We will go. We will leave this area and return. But anyway, until that time arrives, Dave's still alive. What are you going to do,
For
Dave?
now. Okay, but yeah, with me taking the cure light wounds, can I still take the cure light wounds and then do an action? Or
It is a. Give me a second. I'll have to look in the old book.
get the feeling
I think it's a swift action. Drinking a potion or using an oil is a standard action.
Okay,
Using
so
a
I
potion or oil provokes attack of opportunity, which it won't do because there's no one in your face. So yeah, it's your full round action to drink that potion, I'm afraid. Well, it's your standard action, so you can still move after it. You just have to do that instead of attacking.
How much health are you on, Lee?
I'm on 20 at the moment.
Oh, that's loads. Cool. Do I? So this guy here has attacked me, anti.
Yeah.
Whelp. Okay. And so he's come up. He's come up and stabbed me and backed off, has he?
No, he didn't stab you. He shot you with his hand cross. He's got a small hand crossbow
That was it.
that he shot you in the back with. So it's like just splooged through your chest.
Wonderful.
Splooged. Love it.
I mean, you do have envy.
I know. I am just thinking about just slinging envy at his head.
Yeah, you could do that.
Well, since
not
he's that
far
far
away.
away from me, hopefully you can't count me on the next shot. Yeah, I'm going to throw envy at him.
Yeah, within 15 feet.
With the person being aware, I don't suppose envy will hit that one as well, will it?
No, afraid not. It's quite a wide. It's a slightly wider passage than I've portrayed. It's more like a 7 foot, 8 foot wide passage. So there's enough room to maneuver around each other and attack each other without, it's not this tight really. It's just because there was only so much I could portray on this map.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to sling envy at him.
Yep, cool. So that is a D20, please, plus because he's 15 feet away. In regards to your increments, that is your 10 to 15 foot bonus, so it's plus 9 for you.
Plus 9? Yep.
No, it's up to 20, so it's plus 7. Sorry.
Plus 7, yeah. No worries. So D20 plus 7. Okay, 17, 24. No, yeah, 24.
24. Let's have a quick look at Whelp stats. 24 is a hit on Whelp.
Beautiful. Okay. So is that just 1d6 plus 7? No, 1d6 plus
1d6 plus 3 for you.
1d6 plus 3.
Yep.
And I got a 6, so 9.
9. So he takes 9 damage.
Yes.
He sort of shudders and goes, oof, as like the throwing axe hits him and then immediately appears in your hand.
Cool. I shout to him, be that of a lesson. Stay away.
I'm still gonna cut you like a fish.
God damn it.
Add your turn.
I will jump down into the passageway in front of them pair and shout,
Okay.
back up, and pull Wrath out.
Shoot.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Cool. What I'll do is I'll just shuffle everyone slightly. That'll make better sense. There you go. So yeah, you throw yourself down, and yeah, you draw Wrath. Can I get an acrobatics off you, Ad?
Oh,
Raft right in between me and Angelus.
It's going to go so well.
14.
Nice. Yeah, just leap straight down. You manage to get sneakily in between them, and they manage to make the room for you. Everything's fine. Wrath is drawn. That's you go, Ad, unless you want Baldric to do anything.
Oh, okay, so the action was jumping down there, then, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was your move. That was your move action, and then you. I mean, I can't see what else you're going to do with your standard action as you've drawn Wrath.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Because you can't attack that far, if that makes sense.
Yeah. We'll leave Baldric where he is still.
Okay. Cool. Lee, your turn.
Excellent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move myself behind Angelus and use my Cure Light Wounds on Angelus.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Cool.
Which is
that is 2d8 plus 1, I want to say. Or is it 1d8 plus 1? Go on, remind me.
I think it's 2. Oh, it's Light Wounds, isn't it? So
Yeah, using your level 1 Cure
level
Light
1.
Wounds, aren't you?
Your
Which
Light Wounds is... I've got it here. So it's 1d8 plus 5 points
1d8
damage.
plus 5. Yeah.
So let's do 1d8 plus 5. Let me find my d8 first. Yeah, that looks like a d8 to me. Oh, you lucky boy. So I've rolled a 7. Math's not my strong point, so let's just do 10 plus
5,
3.
13.
Yeah. So 13 health to Angelus in hope that...
Sorry, 12.
Is it?
Yeah, 12.
I thought 13.
No, 12, yeah.
My maths is rubbish, so I'll go what you guys say.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, you're right, 12. I just used my fingers to count. It's fine.
Excellent. Thank you very
That's you
much.
at 16, Dave.
Back up to 16.
You might need it.
I will.
It's Whelp's go. Whelp is gonna move forward again. Actually, Whelp's gonna. Let's have a quick look. Can he use his hand? Yeah, he can still get Dave with his hand crossbow from here.
Of course you can.
Got it in for you, Dave.
Yeah, right.
He's your old friend.
Not the best kind of friend, though, is he?
Oh, potential critical. Sorry, Dave.
Oh, shit.
16. Yeah, that's a confirmed critical. It's only 1d4 doubled. I think it's doubled. Just double check on the old hand crossbow.
You might have to heal me again in a minute.
I was just trying to save you from dying.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's ×2. You're very lucky you rolled 1, so take 2 damage, please, Dave.
My God, for that.
That's the worst critical I think I've ever rolled in the history of Path. Could have been worse. Could have been 8, Dave. Right. This round, the final smuggler has all this powder all over him, and he didn't seem to be particularly affected last round. But this round, he drops his sword, clutches his face, and starts to scream.
Nice.
And you just see him just be dizzy, and then he just hits the ground like a sack of potatoes. He is just incapacitated. He's still screaming.
Nice. Having a good trip.
Yeah. He is seeing spiders on the wall, and his face is in a mirror, and he feels like his legs are on the top of his head.
Wait, where did the powder come from?
I chucked it down the hole on top of him.
This room had shed loads of drugs, weapons, food, just general supply stuff that would be in a smuggly area.
Right.
There's nothing like magic itemy in here, but there's an awful lot of like low-level swag.
Yeah, me and Dave swiped a bag of the drugs each.
Yeah.
As you do.
As you do.
And you fed it up this guy's nose. The ranged touch attack. So yeah, he's incapacitated. Dave, your turn again.
My turn again. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna sling envy at Whelp again, really.
Nice.
Okay.
D20
So
plus 7, please.
plus 7. At 14. 21.
21 is a hit.
I'm rolling really well. I just know that the days that when I actually need to roll to make sure I don't die are the days I'm rolling ones. Just know it's going to happen.
D6 plus 3, Dave.
6 plus 3. 1, so 4.
Okay. This guy is going to go straight up to you, Ad, on his go. Oh, wait, no, it's not his go. Sorry. Ad, it's your turn.
I'll go straight up to him.
Okay. Oh, wait, he was here, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go straight up to here.
I'll
Him.
give Wrath a swing at him.
Yeah, cool.
It's plus,
D20 plus, I think, is it plus 7 for you with Ralph?
plus 7 attack bonus, yeah.
Yeah.
17 plus 7. 20.
That's definitely a hit with Wrath.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a hit on him. Roll for damage, please, Ad.
2d6 plus 2. 3. 1.
Is that including the extra D6 for sonic damage, Ad?
Eh?
You get an extra D6 for sonic damage.
Oh, okay.
3d6 for you. So it's 2d6 for the base weapon, then
Okay.
plus 2, then plus the 1d6 sonic damage.
6. So 4. So that's 10. Plus, do I get favourable enemy as well?
Oh, shit, yeah, you do.
Oh my god.
How much is that now as you're a level 5 ranger?
Ooh,
Is it plus 2 or plus 1?
that's a very good question. Favoured terrain? No.
Plus 4 now, Ad?
Plus 4, is it?
Believe it. Yeah, believe it or not, it's plus 4.
Jeez.
Jesus.
Okay.
On weapon attack and damage rolls. God, you're a man killer, aren't you?
So that's 14 then.
Yeah, 14 damage. He hits the ground like a sack of potatoes, but Wrath starts twitching in your hands.
Oh, no.
Like, this guy just goes pale white, and Wrath is now considerably bigger, and it's stirring in your hands. Give me a second. And then it stops quivering.
Thank God for that. I will. Oh, she's there.
So Whelp is now dead.
Whelp is dead. Yay.
You guys are now out of combat.
Excellent. I'm going to loot everybody.
Smashing. Yeah. So where are we going to sleep? Back at our place, or we staying in one of these rooms? Or
I mean,
Do we really want to sleep this close? Because I'm going to guess that people are going to be going up and down here all the time.
well, I'm just thinking, what's at the end of this corridor?
Do we chance it?
It's up to you. I mean, I'll chance it.
I'll chance it. Why not? I'm the one who's probably. Am I the one on lowest health at the moment?
I'm on 29. So yeah, what are you? 16,
14.
14. Ooh.
Okay.
So we're out of
Okay.
combat now. Have you got any potions, Dave?
I do. I have a cure light wounds.
So we
Sure,
sleep
but-
here. Let's sleep a skeleton down in the passageway, just guarding.
I'll before we do, shall we go into the room that's full of drugs and camp there?
Yes.
Because that sounds like a great idea. And
Let's camp in there, and can we drag that chest on top of the trapdoor?
Yes. Sounds like a good happy skeleton have guard on us.
Yeah, and let's put something in front of the door as well. Barricade it a little bit. There must be something we can put
So
there.
these doors are already barricaded, as you can see with all these.
Yeah.
They purposely block these doors so people can't get in. So it's locked from the outside, and also there's just all these are rammed right up against the doors. You can see chains on them and all sorts of things.
So it's only
You
a
ain't getting
trapdoor.
through these doors. Yeah, it's the
Okay.
trapdoor that's really the entrance and the exit.
Cool.
I'm gonna loot Whelp if I can.
Yep. Okay. So you notice that he has 4 vials on him. Sorry, 6 very small glass vials on him. In 3 sets of colours.
Oh yay!
What else does he have on him? He's wearing leather armor. He has his small hand crossbow. He only has 8 bolts left. He has a nice dagger on him, but it's not magical as far as you can tell. He has, strangely enough, a small makeup bag on him with a couple of different shirts in.
Okay.
And one of them has there's some jars in there with different sort of shades of colour in. All of them are hair colour.
Okay.
What's he using them for?
Friday night.
Can I get an appraisal check from
Sure.
you, Dave?
Sure. Praise 7. Nice. Okay. 18.
This is a disguise kit.
Sweet.
So the things in the jar are hair dye, and the other stuff is just makeup, natural flesh tone makeup. There's some glue in there. You actually notice some hair from a miscellaneous animal in there that again could be used to glue a beard on or glue bushy eyebrows, whatever. But it's a disguise kit.
Sweet. I'm gonna take everything and chuck it in my purse. Okay.
Cool. There's some thieves' tools as well in there.
Oh yeah, definitely having them.
And that's what he's got on him. He doesn't have any cash on hand, strangely
Damn.
enough. Unfortunately not. Everything was in his items. As for, based on that appraisal, he's got 2 bloodroot vials of bloodroot poison on him.
2 blood roots, sorry.
Yeah. He's got 2 toadstool poison. And 2 oil of Taggart.
Oil of what now?
Taggart. I have no idea what that is, but it's on him. I'll have a quick look.
Okay.
So oil of Taggart is a oil that's ingested, and its onset is 1 minute, and if you fail your save, you're unconscious for 1d3 hours. So yeah, it's 2 are application poisons. 4 of them are application poisons. 2 of them are digestible poisons that render you unconscious.
Okay. So two or four of them are lethal. 2 of them are kind of just knock you out.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep, definitely taking all that. Put it in my bag.
Cool.
I assume that the hand one and the bolts, the bolts all blunt and the string snaps or something on.
Yeah. Yeah. You break the weapons as soon as you touch them.
No worries.
No hand crossbow for you.
God damn it.
Did you touch them or did you leave them for your compadres?
Who's down there? Who's down in the passageway with me? Nobody.
Nope.
Cool. How about I I can't command Lee's skeleton, can I either? I was going to say open the bag and like, skeleton, grab this, and just a hand come out and take you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick them up and chuck them in. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they all break. So they'd need to be repaired if you wanted to use them at any point.
Cool.
So that is a dagger and a hand crossbow.
Dagger and hand crossbow.
Both of them are masterwork quality.
No problem.
Your average masterwork weapon fetches 150 gold, so they're all right. I mean, obviously, you have to do the cost of repairing them, which is, relatively expensive.
Damn it.
Cool. Are you going up to attempt to sleep in this warehouse room there?
I mean, will there be any harm in Lee you lighting up one of Ad's arrows and we fire it down the corridor just to see what's there?
No, but let's not. I think we should just go up and rest, because anything that's down there we can deal with in the morning when we've all had some rest and I have a few more spells up my sleeve.
Cool. Can I lead the other 2 corpses?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yay.
So they both just have cutlasses on them. The guard has leather armor. The other guy doesn't. The guard also has a buckler as well, nor does the other guy. There's a heavy crossbow that the guard has, 10 crossbow bolts. He has a belt pouch, which has... Oh, I need to roll for some gold.
Excellent. It's going to be 2 gold, isn't it?
D8, there we go. 2, 6, 16, 3. So 6 gold, 19 silver. They both have on them combined.
Yeah, and how many silver, sorry?
19 silver.
19 silver. No problem. Great stuff.
And that, as they say, is that. Most of the gold is on the guard.
Yeah.
Right, so you've got the 3 bodies down here in the passageway, and you're going to go up and try and sleep in the passageway. The trapdoors here, just letting you know, so you're informed, they drop downwards.
Wait, no, that's good. Put the chest on it, and if anyone opens the trapdoors,
Down on them.
I suppose so. But then if there's more than one, can we not... There's nothing larger in that room than that trapdoor, is there?
Can I get a perception from all of you again?
Have I still got my plus 10? 5 plus 5. 5
Yeah.
So that'd be 29.
Unless you plan on taking the contact lenses out.
No, they can stay in there.
26 for me.
22 from me.
Cool. So all of you notice that as you come back in here, there's that little ringing again as you just come to the top of the ladder. There's something that's triggered, as you go past this, there's just like a tiny little bell chime that you hear whenever you go in and out of the trapdoors here.
Okay. Is there
someone-
still more of that blue powder in this room?
Yeah.
I'll grab another bag of that. Another pound of that stuff. I'm just trying to think, is there anything we can rig up with this powder above that trapdoor?
Let's just put it on the trapdoor. Let's just place it. We can. I
A
wonder
pile
if we,
of it. Put a pile on top of the trapdoor, then if it
Yeah.
does drop downwards, they'll get covered in the shower of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Sounds good.
Let's just not sleep near the trapdoor.
No, it's what about, can we get Baldric on guard as well? We just kind of huddle up in a corner somewhere.
Can your skeleton scream, Lee?
No, I
Just
don't know.
thinking, tell it to scream if anything comes up that trapdoor.
It can't scream, I'm afraid.
Oh.
That's because I don't think skeletons have vocal cords.
Or tell it to, if anything comes up the trapdoor, smash its sword against the wall or something.
Oh, should
Or
we
is that too specific?
I don't know.
No, that'd be fine. It'd be able to do something like that.
Yeah, I'll just. Well, yeah, I'll tell it to go guard in downstairs, and if anything comes, smash.
Oh, downstairs it's guarding.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's staying downstairs, and so we're going to get an early warning. So it's going to stay down there, and yeah, if anything comes, it should actually. We'll be alerted anyway, because if anything comes up towards the trapdoor, doesn't it make a ringing noise anyway?
As you go through each trapdoor, it makes a ringing noise. You don't know how far spread it is, or there's just a ring. You hear it like in the distance, the ringing noise.
Okay, so yeah, he's just to use the sword or whatever it's got on him still to hit the top of the trapdoor to make a noise if anything comes.
Okay, cool. Are you guys going to try and get some sleep then?
I'm going to pray to next.
Paris is just waiting for us to get sleep.
Yeah, no, it is. I am taking a pray to next. I am also offering him the souls, bodies of the dead. And yeah, I'm going to put my head down and go to sleep.
Remember, you need a good 8 hours in order to recover your spells.
Don't like the sound of that. Okay.
20 minutes later.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, anyone staying on guard, or are you guys going to sleep?
Before you get to sleep, Lee,
Mm.
have you got any cure wounds left to use up before you sleep?
That's a good shout, but I've got a feeling we're not going to get 8 hours sleep. So, yeah, I've got...
That's the gamble in it, I suppose.
It is. It is a gamble. So how many level 1 spells I get? Oh, 5 a day. I've used Cure Light Wounds. Dave... Yeah, let's... Can I use 2 Cure Light Wounds? One for me and one for Ad.
Oh, thanks.
You've already had one, you can wait.
Wow.
So first one's for Ad. Lucky get. That's 8 plus... What is it? Is it 8 plus 5? I can't quite remember. Where is it? Cure Light Wounds. 1d8 plus 5. So yeah, that is 13.
Nice.
And then me, you watch me roll a 1 now. Not far off. 3.
Oh, I'm back on max.
So I get 8. That puts me on 28.
Well, I suppose I'll drink my light wounds.
What are you on?
14.
Are you only on 14?
I'm
Yeah.
roll 1 for our warrior. Oh, come off it. You get 13 as well.
Yay!
Why is the roll for me rubbish and both these get 8 plus 5?
Have you only got 1 cure light wounds, Dave?
Yeah.
I'll chuck you one of my vials, or give you one of my vials, because I've got 4.
Oh, nice one, yeah.
So it gives you 2, doesn't it? Yeah.
But yeah, I've got 2 light wounds then. I won't drink them just yet. I think I'm on back up to 27 now. So
You two,
Yeah.
if anything comes, I'm hiding in the corner because I've got barely anything.
actually, do you know what? I might have one of the Cure Light Wounds just so I'm a bit boosted just in case anything does roll up. But yeah, what do I need to do for? I haven't had potions in ages.
What do you mean?
Cure Light Wounds, is it?
Yeah. What do I roll?
It's 1d8 plus 1 for your Cure Light Wounds potion.
1d8 plus 1.
1.
Okay. 4, 5, then in total. That's not bad. 32. Okay, I'm up to 32 now. Cool. Oh, I'm going to hunker down for the night then.
Yeah. Sleep tight and all that.
This is going to go horrendously wrong.
I'm just waiting for it. Shall we all go to sleep?
I've piled the blue powder on top of that hatch.
Okay. There's loads of blue powder in this room. There's way more than would go in this chest. There actually isn't a lot of room in the chest because what solely filled this chest was a large spike that would trigger upon opening, which is now disabled. But the chest could probably fill a couple of pounds of the blue powder in, but not a whole lot.
Is there any bags in this room?
Yeah, there's loads of sacks filled with food. One's filled with daggers. Another one's filled with arrows. There's a couple of bows on the side.
Right.
There's a lot of like low level, just there's a small bag of fish hooks.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to empty the bag of arrows and can I very, very carefully put some of this powder in one of those bags?
What, like attempt to open the smaller bag of powder and to transfer it over?
Oh, it's already in bags. Okay, I just gotta.
It's in small like pound bags.
Right. Okay.
Bag of sugar.
I'm just
like
gonna pile
wax paper bags.
I'm just gonna pile a load of these bags on top of it and just open the top of them. Just use my my stick. I'm just gonna take the top off it. So if it does drop, it'll go everywhere.
Oh, like to just rip the powder off the bag. Yeah. They're lightly sealed with wax anyway. So yeah, you could just prise open it a little bit of a corner.
That will do. Put as much as it will take on top of that, around, well, on the trapdoor and on top of the chest.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. And you three go to sleep then.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to have to make some rolls if that's okay.
Oh,
for a couple of minutes.
Fudge.
So I'm just trying to find the stats for your skeleton.
That's not good, so
No, it's not good.
You go to sleep in someone's mansion. Just saying.
Well, there's only one way in.
What, to this place?
Oh god, that's not a good sign either.
To this place? Oh no.
Have we? Yeah. You said the doors are barricaded. Is there one
front door.
trapdoor?
Wait, what?
What front door? I see a fireplace. I see one front door. I see a
Yeah, that's
trapdoor.
barricaded.
Yeah. There's no other way in
You
here.
can see all that stuff in front of it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh dear. I
I'm
don't
not
like
convinced.
this. Don't like this.
I'm just getting the stats of your bloody skeleton first. Try to find its perception.
We just cornered ourselves in here.
You sound like a Dalek.
Okay. I mean, you guys are asleep, so the person I'm going to give a perception to is Baldric. Could you roll a perception for Baldric, Ed?
Yeah. 16.
Cool. Yeah. Baldric wakes up and is really growling. Like, you guys wake up and You have no idea how long it's been, but Lee, you haven't recovered any spells, and Baldric is just like growling,
I'm
really
seeing
loud.
a lot of things move on the screen, and my
Yeah, you're all right, Dave.
has anyone else seen that, or is that just me?
What do you mean, seeing a lot of things move?
I mean, I'm seeing like a
There's
shed
nothing-
load of army people just flying across the screen.
No, you shouldn't be able to see any of that.
It's just tidying up.
Yeah, I'm just tired. I'm just clearing things away.
I feel like I see something Dalek, but not 100% sure. So where's Baldric growling?
It's next to us. He's lying on the floor.
He
with
is like just really he's just really going for it, really growling, like, and like
Okay.
waking you all up.
Okay, so we're awake.
Yeah.
Yep.
I suggest we just wait here.
Can I get a perception from all of you?
Oh no!
28.
Cool.
Oh no! My
30.
perception's terrible. I got 19.
You guys are hearing lots of alarms ringing.
Oh, mind you, we did leave all the bodies downstairs, didn't we?
If we stay quiet up here, are they even going to know we're here?
I suggest we just stay up here and wait and see if
I don't
anything
think
happens.
I don't think we've got much choice.
No, we don't want to go down there. Let's just watch this powder drop.
Actually, that's a good point, because this powder is what really incapacitates somebody. If there's a load of people below the trap door, and we've got all this in bags near us, it's all like it's ready-made grenades, aren't they?
Well, as soon as they open the trapdoor, it's just going to drop us straight down that passageway and fill it with
I say-
narcotics.
I say we wait quietly.
Can I? Oh, if I move, will I make a noise?
If you, well, you could do a stealth or a sneak.
Actually, do you
You've
know
got a
what?
sneak skill.
I do, but do you know what? For the purpose of this and the fact that I just rolled pretty low on my perception, I feel like I'm on a roll of lows at the moment, so I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit in the corner.
Okay,
Me and Lee got dark vision, have we?
Yes, you
Low
do.
light.
But there was a small fire that was going on in this room anyway. So, unless you either let it go out, in which it would be dark, or you let it continue, in which it would be light in that room.
I was thinking, are we better off dousing it out? So they're coming up into blackness, and me and Lee can still see.
Yeah, I'll take my orb down and put that in my bag. So I'm not glowing up then. And yeah, if we let it go out, then you guys can see. But the moment people start coming up, you're gonna have to tell me, and then I'll have to throw my orb up and be able to fight then.
So something weird happens with your vision. All of a sudden, everything disappears, and the room looks, pretty normal. For some reason, the chest is back where it is. You guys can't see each other, but as you sort of peer through, you can see, based on all your perception checks beforehand, you can see that everything waves a bit, and then you can see that the chest is back on the trapdoor, that you can see each other, but there's almost like a faint magical veil over everything. It's really unusual. And then you hear a grinding noise as the cog underneath the trapdoor turns, and the trapdoor dives down, and the chest just bombs after it.
Okay.
And you hear the crash, and then some silence. And that's it for the next few minutes. I don't know if you guys want to do anything, like have a peer down.
Can we close the trapdoor?
But
I'll put another pile on. I'm tempted to wait till one of them pokes their head up and
Is it possible? How do we close the trapdoor from up here? Do we have to grab it, or?
Yeah, you'll have to grab it from this end unless you want to look. But then saying that, these trapdoors, I'm not going to tell you how the trapdoors work. You don't have because there's a puzzle to this place that you guys haven't quite figured out yet.
They leave
you know
where
that there's gears underneath these trapdoors, so there's an element of these trapdoors that you don't understand.
they leave where Angelus is standing. Did we pull that?
No.
Oh.
You've not done anything with that lever as of yet.
Oh.
Shall I pull the lever?
Pull the lever. I hope
Pull
we
the
don't
lever.
die.
Let chaos ensue. Let's do it. I'll pull the lever.
You hear a trapdoor grinding noise, but it's not coming from the trapdoor in front of you.
Mm.
So yeah. Give me a second. I'm just having.
So I presume that's the next room along then. Maybe.
Yeah, there's a blacked out. There's two more to the left of us.
You begin to hear some music, and it is the sound of like a what's the type of an instrument? It's a bit like a Have you ever seen the instruments that are like a half coconut with some metal bands over them, and they make like a doom 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 doom, like a kind of a xylophony noise?
All right.
So you kind of hear a soft but complex kind of xylophony noise as music begins to play, and it sounds particularly eerie. You guys actually feel a bit less confident in your abilities and skills as you normally would.
Are we tripping?
No, I think with what's going on in this room, I think we've got that. The wizard, is he a wizard? I think he's messing with us. But would we know that?
Is it?
You could assume that a spell's being cast on you, Lee.
Yeah.
Definitely, 100%. Like, you feel debuffed. So, yeah, it's safe to say that the music is contributing to you feeling not as confident.
Did you say it was hazy in the room?
There was a previous haze that made everything look like it was previously, with you guys not in the room, but you guys saw straight through it like an illusion.
Yeah.
Like a bit like a mirage. Like you wouldn't have known that door had opened up.
Yeah.
Without that mirage disappearing. You would have heard the noise, but you would have thought the trapdoor was still in place. And after a few more minutes, well, not after a few more minutes, after a few more rounds, so a couple of seconds go by, you see someone come up the door. And Dave, you recognise this person. This is a person you know as Paws, or a lady called Heather. She is a bard, and she points to the nearest person, which is Giles, you. And you hear her say in a strange magical voice, "Take drugs." And can you roll a will save for me?
Is that a D20?
That is a D20 plus your will score, which for you is +7. Actually, quite a high will score for you.
19.
19 in total, or you rolled 19?
19 in total.
In total, let's have a look at this lady's.
Oh god, I've just looked at my will save.
So her suggestion is, you say you rolled 19?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have no inclination.
I rolled 12, but obviously it's 19.
Yeah, 19 in total. You sort of move towards the drugs, like just hand outreached, and then you stop thinking, why do I want to take those drugs? And then during this surprise round, other people start filling into the room. Dave, you recognise these as many members of the Hindle Hounds. So the next person that comes through is a person named Mutt, who arrives straight in front of Lee. And the next person is another guy called Wagger, and he enters the room. And then the next person comes in, a guy Dave knows as someone called Kennel Crawler. And then the last person comes through, who is the leader, someone you know as a guy called Hellhound.
Oh, crap.
So yeah, you have every single person in this place who's entered this room.
Go sort your
And they'll-
microphone out first, Dave, before we go to hell.
Crackly Dave.
We've got a witch and like 4 other.
Your darling, Dave.
You still hear me like this, so.
That's better.
There we go. That's fixed it.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
So these
Cool.
guys have opted not to jump you on their surprise round, though Heather did decide to catch some magic. But basically, they're all staring at you. And the one known as Hellhound looks at you, Angelus, and says, I see you've killed Whelp.
Well, he is blaming me for the deaths of the twins.
Yeah.
The Brindle brothers.
That's the one.
Did you kill the Brindle brothers?
I did not.
He's going to do a sense motive on you. So he looks at you and he says, but yet you're here. You've killed my men. And for some reason you decided to remain in this room as what? A show of confidence?
To be fair, your men attacked us first.
You've invaded our home. Would you attack a stranger in your house who has come in and taken things, moved your things around?
Well, from the outside, it looked abandoned.
This is our domain. This is our house.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
we
aren't
weren't to
you
know.
digging underneath? It's not like you're not doing anything shady.
Angelus
the
knows
moral
precisely what we do. You wouldn't be here unless you were looking for us or looking for a fight. Now, what do you want? Apart from to piss me off.
I want that.
We need to know how you're sneaking into the town.
Yes, that's what we're here for. Yeah.
For your own good and everyone else's.
We need to know.
Are you guys trying to do this the peaceful way?
For a change.
I mean, I know I can still summon a monster
Your
one.
voice there, Barry.
Can I get a diplomacy from you, Ed?
Oh no.
Oh no, do you want me to? Oh no.
It's too late, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I know. Oh no, my diplomacy's +7 as well, dude.
That's 13. Yeah, mine's -2. That's 13 altogether.
He says, if I was inclined to tell you, what makes you think that I'm going to overlook the fact that you've killed at least 3 of my men?
They tried to kill us first.
Yeah.
That was self-defense, in all honesty.
We merely came down just to look for you guys. They attacked us.
What makes you think that we're on good terms, Angelus?
Didn't you come here to set the record straight about these deaths, Angelus? That it wasn't you?
That's a lie, Ad. Can I get a...
No.
My bluff. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a bluff, please.
It shall be.
It's a bluff at a -2, Ad.
Yeah.
God.
Shut up, Ad. Just shut up.
I'm just sat in this corner.
12, that is.
Oh,
Fortunately, he has failed abysmally.
Me or him?
No, him.
Oh, God.
He got 6
Oh,
in total.
God for that.
He turns and he looks at Angelus with an eyebrow raised. And he says, What do you mean, elaborate?
What, that I didn't kill them? What? Oh, God.
Why
no.
would you come here and seek us out to tell us specifically that you didn't kill the Brindle brothers?
Because you were being hunted to be killed, weren't you, pretty much?
Because Whelp attacked me in a street, or attacked me in an alleyway, claimed that I'd killed them.
He nods. We have been keeping track of you to see your movements. They've been highly suspicious. Can you explain why you visited the Hall of the Lords here?
We have business with the Lords, and it's very profitable.
There's currently an army working to take this town, isn't there?
Yes, that also. And we're
He
trying
nods.
his best not to, I don't want any more people to die unnecessarily. After I just made
He laughs and he says, "That doesn't sound like you. The person who called himself Claw. The person who said that our jobs were unworthy of him.
Oh,
It's all in your backstory, Dave."
I know. The moment you say
pissed
it,
these
clicks
people
on the
off.
brain, you're like, damn it. Huh. Well, your jobs are more murderous, I think.
He nods. He says, "It doesn't seem like you're opposed to murder yourself. You murdered 3 people downstairs, and you put some aberration in the way. But no worries, it was easy to take down."
Oh,
And
no.
they cast a little charm. Wagger got behind and slit its throat. Whatever throat it had. So tell me, why shouldn't we slit your throats? I noticed that there's 3, well 4 including the dog, of you. And there's 5 of us. 6 of us.
are these guys any closer to being spaced out yet?
Are they, how many? 1, 2,
6.
3, 4, 5. Are there 6
That's
of them?
5. I can't-
Yeah, there's 5 of them.
That's
Sorry,
5.
5 of us.
Oh. Well,
Surely,
you
if
know,
you actually wanted us dead, you would be dead already.
He cocks his head. I can't say that I got on overly with Whelp, but the smugglers were useful. I'm more curious than anything to see why we've been visited by our old friend.
Well, like I say, we have business with the Lords.
What's my
Oh,
bluff?
I'm not bluffing.
It's telling the
might
truth.
as well.
That's
there, I
true, he
suppose.
is telling the truth.
No, looking at my bluff.
We have business with the Lords of this town. And the business is now we hear that there's an army tunneling underneath this town. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but if this place is overthrown, that would be bad for business, wouldn't it, Hellhound? You would have no one to supply to.
Diplomacy. Actually, before diplomacy, there's a couple of questions that he'd ask you before you'd convince him a bit more. And that is, we deal to everyone. We've always smuggled against the law. What makes you think this army's going to kill every single inhabitant? Surely they'll move in like anyone else. We've always worked under the radar.
Yeah.
This isn't your usual army.
No. This is not the this is not the forgiving kind of army. This is not even the ability to talk to them army. This is the army that is just coming in to bulldoze your town and to destroy your network.
What do you mean? These are men with axes, swords, blades, come to raise a town.
I believe they're not just men.
There's worse in their ranks, and the worst are tunneling underneath this town as we speak. We must band together to defeat these, and we know your tunnels can help us.
Diplomacy, please.
God damn it! What is my diplomacy? Okay. Okay. I rolled 11, so plus my diplomacy is 18.
Okay. 5,000 gold And Wagger gets to kick you in the balls.
Giles bites his tongue.
That 5,000 gold is what we need to set up a new operation elsewhere. You've rumbled our hideout. I'm not sure if you've told others, but the only way to make sure is either to kill you or to move. I'll go for 5,000 gold, and because of old time's sake, Wagger wants to kick you in the balls, don't you, Wagger? And Wagger just looks a bit surprised, and then he just nods.
If I let him kick me in the balls 3 times, does that bring the price down?
He shakes his head.
Die.
Well, have we even got that much gold between us, even if we did want to pay them off?
No.
Well, I have 6,000.
Wait, what? Do you?
Yes.
What?
I've got 6,441. I sold those change, didn't I? Which gave me 2,000. Was it last?
Yeah, something like it was nearly. It was still 1,500 each, so it was 3,000 they gave you.
Yeah,
919. That's what I have.
306.
Jeez, is that all you had? Got a bit hoarding, isn't it? I mean, are we going to win this fight? How much health have you got? Are you in full now, Dave?
Actually, I have 32 health, so.
I mean, I can always go mental, I guess.
The only thing I could do, which would hurt everybody in this room, including yourselves, is channel negative energy. That's the best I've got at the moment.
We can start fighting, and at some point, those drugs are going to kick in, surely.
They should have kicked in by now, though. It doesn't seem to affect them.
Yeah, you've been talking for a good half minute now. You don't know what happened.
I still think something magical going off here anyway.
It's up to you guys.
I mean, let's face it, though. If you think about it, these guys clearly this is everybody in this entire operation now.
I mean, what's to say we give them 5,000 gold and they kill us anyway?
Oh, what's to say we give them?
You can do a sense motive.
Oh, I will do a sense motive.
Can I do a sense motive as well? What's my sense motive?
You can do one if you want.
Yeah.
Seriously?
2. So that's 5.
Okay, I'll do a sense motive as well, if that's okay. And
17.
17 from you in total, Lee. Nice.
Yeah. 19, I got 19, but it's a 27.
Ad, you can't quite tell. Lee, there's something genuine about the kick him in the balls thing. And Angelus, this is a person you know quite well. This is someone that you grew up with. You grew up with most of these people. Hellhound's particularly malicious, but also he's a shrewd businessman. Particularly between the Hindle Hounds, you're a bunch of lying, thieving scumbags, but you're rarely a bunch of lying, thieving you're rarely a bunch of liars to each other. 5,000 is also a hell of a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How about 4,000 and you kick Angelus in the balls?
Can I get a diplomacy?
Yeah.
I like how the ball kicking me in the balls is just staying on the table here.
Where's my diplomacy on here? Oh, what? Okay, 19.
Okay. He shakes his head.
How about, is there anything you need done that we can do for you in place of the 5,000?
I'd need you to fetch me 5,000 gold.
That's the alternative.
Within the next minute.
What about 4,000 and I kick Angelus in the balls?
He shakes his head.
God
He
damn.
says, "Look, you guys have. If you guys are going to walk away from this alive, we're going to have to move hideout. It's that simple. We've got a lot of goods here. You've destroyed our drug stash. You know, this has to be a profitable endeavor for us. We'll leave the city. 5,000 gold is the amount, and a kick for Angelus in the balls."
Right, what do you want to do, guys? Do you want to add? Do you want to pay most of this, or do you want to just rip out Wrath right now and go berserk?
I'm tempted. I really don't want to pay 5,000 gold.
I don't either.
But if you really do want to, I will pay it, but I don't want to.
Can I appraise the people in this room?
Yeah, of course you can. I mean, these are people that you know pretty well anyway. But it's obviously been a while since you've been around them. Appraisal wouldn't be the right one. What I would say is give it a loose perception. I would say Ad would be probably the best person to size these people up, being the manhunter he is.
Yeah, so I'd just size them up, Ad, and then see what you think. Do you reckon we could take them? I reckon if we do, we're gonna have to take out
26.
the witch first.
26. You suspect that the bard, Heather, is probably roughly about as strong as one of you. Hellhound's a lot stronger than one of you. And Wagger is a similar, if not the same, strength as Whelp was. And you notice that Kennel Crawler at the bottom, Thor's here. He is a similar. He's probably just under strength as one of you.
Right. Do you have anything that can silence people, Lee, Giles? I'm just thinking of stopping that bard from doing any other shenanigans.
I've not had enough sleep to use any spells. That's the problem. I've only got, I think, one level 1, something like that. So they're not really going to do much.
I've not said how strong Wagger is. Wagger is also only slightly weaker than you guys. So these two are comparable, if not slightly weaker. Heather's a comparable caster, and Hellhound's stronger. Mutt's the same strength as Whelp.
I could use a command, but that could fail, and just basically command them to shut up. But I don't know how long that lasts for. Oh, well, it lasts for 1 round, so that's not good.
Can you command the strongest one to snort the blue stuff?
Yes, I could, but again, it's not guaranteed to work.
Command's a bit more basic than that. You can't do too many complicated stuff. It's either flee, come closer, or like go into a particular direction. You'd need a higher level spell like Suggestion in order to do that, which is like a 3rd level. I think you can do. No, you can't do Suggestion, I'm afraid, Lee.
No, it's looking bad. I think if we're to survive this, we're probably have to pay our way out of it. I know.
I mean,
Raft and what's your axe?
Envy.
They are strong weapons, but I'd literally have to hide in the corner.
I mean, there's not saying that I might not end up slaughtering you pair as well. That was the problem.
There's that too.
Well, I mean, I know everyone's facing us and things like that, but do I have the ability to do a sneak attack, in theory?
You'd have to flank someone. You'd have to get behind them.
You have to get behind them, okay.
Or you'd need 2 people on that person, and then you'd need to be on the side. So basically, yeah, you'd either need to backstab someone or have two people on either side of that person for you to get your sneak attack advantage.
Nice.
Or you'd need to be the first person to act in combat. So these people have come out of combat while they're talking to you, but you'd all need to roll initiative, and you'd need to react before that person took any actions, which, to be fair, you've got a high initiative, so you often do have a good chance of attacking first with sneak attack.
Yeah. See, I'm just pondering about the idea. If I can get my sneak attack in, that's 3 D6s plus another D6 plus 4, I think.
On who, though? Because you'd have to get past
it's
people.
4d6s plus 3, isn't it, for you? So you could very easily take you. Well, you don't know whether you'd be able to, but you think you could take someone more comparable to yourself. So thinking about how much damage you did to Whelp, maybe you could take Mutt out in one. But as for these two, you don't know what their health pools are like. They're well armored and heavily armed. Both of them are. So, in regards to class, you could possibly guess fighter, warrior, something with a higher health pool.
Yeah. Angelus's thing. If he grabbed an enemy's weapon, would it destroy it?
It's very difficult to grab an enemy's weapon while they are swinging it at you. I would say it would be a very low roll chance in order to do that, or maybe he'd have to grapple that person first and then try and get a hold of that person's weapon.
The microphone's gone weird.
My microphone.
No, Daleks.
Dalek Dave.
Yeah.
None of you are specifically skilled in disarm.
Yeah.
That would be very tricky.
Am I still Daleki?
No, you're good.
So with this 5,000 gold, do we also get the answer of where we wanted to know how you're getting in and out of the city?
He cocks his head. I don't see why not.
Excellent. So at least we get something for the 5,000 gold.
And the kick in the balls, and he smiles.
I'm watching and just get kicked in the balls.
I do deserve it, to be fair. But, I'm really not happy about losing this 5,000 gold. Especially, I know they're overpowered.
They're not that overpowered, though, are they?
There's
They wouldn't be all in a room together facing you if not for this scenario that's come up. This would have been a more
spread out fight.
Spread out combat, yeah.
God damn it. I still have a cure light wounds on me, don't I?
One of us, probably me, are likely to die. And do you remember how much it cost last time I died?
5,000.
Yes.
5,000 gold, yeah.
Still owe me for that one.
Yeah, he does TXP as well.
Should we just pay this then? Because I think we're kind of screwed, aren't we?
I personally think it would be better to pay in this situation because I'm not prepared. I've got no spells to back you up, so it would literally be you two against people that are on the same or slightly higher level than you two. So
yeah, part of me wants to pay it, but a part of me also wants to just let rip.
Yeah.
I know, and admittedly, part of me really wants to kind of just like perch myself on top of the fireplace, out of the way of you.
There's too many of them. That's the problem, and they're all at a similar level to us, so we're outnumbered.
How much health have you got?
I'm on full now, so I'm 41.
You're on full health as well. You could literally just like let you unsheathe the wrath. Make you take as many molded drugs in here and just go mental.
But the only problem is you pair have got nowhere to go.
Oh no, we're trapped. We could very easily die here. But if we kill them, we're probably not going to find out what we need to know either.
Well, can we... okay, so we'll say, okay. Can I just quickly nip over to Ad and just have a chat to him quickly?
Well, I was going to say ATM then.
Pop
Just need
to
to
the
go
bank.
to the
now.
bank.
I'll be right back. Yeah, we all just need to go to the cash point.
It's very difficult to talk quietly in here, but you know. Hellhound says, just make sure you get your purse ready.
Ooh, what have I got in my purse?
I was just thinking that when he said that, then I was like, oh, could we do something with that?
Could I, Paris,
Yeah.
without going into sort of like attack, could I use my hand around my neck to like just drop a bag or something on top of them all?
I can distract him actually if you wanted. I can. If you give me
What?
the nod, Giles, I'll go over to this lever and start messing around with the lever.
I mean, these guys all have their weapons out, ready to like.
Yeah, but
You
like
could
there's-
try. You could try.
There's
what
bags
you want.
behind them, right? There's bags behind them. I could just. I just imagined it going above their head and just dropped it on them.
Right. Let's have a look because I think to use this item, hand of the mage. I want to say.
Just an idea. I feel like this is a bad idea, but it's still an idea.
Oh, you could. I'm just double checking whether the spell requires you to do any obvious movements. So you need to concentrate while you're doing it. Any unattended object weighing 5 pounds. So you'd need to use like a command word as well as make a gesture. So it would be quite obvious that you're doing something. You'd be like, abracadabra! And they'd just kind of, you know.
Okay, so that's out of the question unless we're going to combat.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
basically.
don't want to pay them. But
All right, guys, we've spent, I think, probably a good 10 minutes trying to decide. We've done this before, right? So, let's do a vote. All right, I vote. We pay. Now, if we die here because you both vote to fight, I'm good with that.
Oh.
I think we should go to Dave next. Dave, your vote, sir. Pay or die? Pay or fight.
Trying to suppress my murderous tendencies. Hellhound, if when we we're all chums and things, aren't we? Where are you thinking of next setting up? If you do go.
Why would I tell you when you're the reason I have to move this hideout?
There's no reason you have to move this hideout because of us. We're not going to tell anyone.
What if you go back and tell Vigo and he brings 30 guards to hang us?
We don't need.
think-
The only information we need is how you get in and out of this city.
You can keep your hideout to yourself.
He looks at you and he says, yeah, sure, of course I'm going to stay in here.
I didn't
Okay,
know
good. Well, we'll
sarcasm was
see you
a
later.
thing. Come on then, Angelus, let me have your vote.
Oh wait, no, that didn't work. Oh no.
No, I have not forgotten.
Wait, so we can't leave? Oh.
Pay or fight, one or the other.
Well, I calmly pull out my cure light wounds.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else then.
Go on.
Ready to be kicked.
Yeah, you're bracing.
Oh man, I really want to kill him.
I'm gonna need an answer, as Paris always says.
I just hold my cure light wounds in my hand, just kind of going. Oh. Waiting for Ad's answer.
No. That's why I came to you first.
No.
That's the deciding answer, depending on how you go here.
No.
Do you want to fight or do you want to pay? If you say pay, we leave now. We pay, we leave. If you say fight, then Ad makes the ultimate decision on whether we decide to fight or die. Sorry, die or pay or fight.
I have an idea.
No.
It's pay or fight.
This is where the really riveting roleplay comes in. When we make a decision of whether we're going to pay the people we've pissed off or whether we're going to fight them.
I'm going to vote for. Unfortunately, I vote for the kick in the nuts on the grounds that we go home, we sleep it off, gather as many resources as we need, and then we come back and we murder everybody.
Might be best to discuss that another time because we're in a very small room with a lot of people. So I think you can tell us.
We go, we come back, we kill everyone.
So we're paying then. Right, okay. I can give you, and this will be all my gold, 900.
Well, no, because if I pay that, I've still got 1,441 left.
Bank
So
of
I'll just
Ubik.
pay it.
Right,
Or
okay.
shall I pull Wrath out?
Oh, God.
No, I'll pay it.
The moment you pull Wrath out, I'll be like, right, Envy, let's go.
No, I'll pay it.
Okay, cool.
Damn it.
So Wagger comes to take the gold off you to your face. And
Right.
then he puts one of his daggers away and reaches out with his hand for the bag.
He's tempting me, isn't he?
Just cut his hand off.
Give him the gold.
I so want to. I hate these guys. No, I'll give it him purely because one of you pairs is going to end up dead, or I'm going to end up dead.
Okay. So you pass him the gold, and then he immediately sort of steps round and straight to Angelus, and he blows you a kiss. So, and he's going to give you a boot. Are you going to try and dodge, or are you just going to take it?
I'm gonna whimper and take you like Steve-O, and
Okay.
welcome.
Can you take 4 non-lethal damage from this pelt, and can I get a fortitude save, please?
Oh my god! Just let's see if I drop to the floor shaking.
Yeah, basically. Well, I was going to use the sickened status, to be honest. Fortitude save, Dave?
Is it the total I'm adding onto this?
Yes, please. D20 plus your total fortitude.
Cool. So that's 7 in total.
Nice. You immediately fall to your knees, and because he pelted you so hard, you throw up on the ground. And he laughs, and they all laugh, and they retreat, and they say, "See you around," and begin to pop down the. I'll grab them all at the same time. Give me a second. There we go. And they leave. They pop out the trapdoor, and you're unsure of where they go because they just disappear into the darkness unless you guys do anything on the way out.
Wait.
I shall fuck you in.
Hang on. We need to chase them because they're not told us anything about the.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. That's my bad. That's not their bad. So as Hellhound gets down the ladder, he shouts that the well on the north side of the city, if you climb down it, it's never full, and there's a tunnel in there. He says, if you don't believe me, there's a diagram in the office, which is the building on the end. I'll leave everything unlocked because we're leaving via there. And he shouts, bye, catch you next time. And they run off into the darkness. And how long do you guys wait there?
Well, I'm
Not waiting, I'm going.
Should we go and check out this room now then? These are the rooms.
yeah. Yeah, I'll limp to my feet, clutching my crotch,
Cool.
and yeah, well,
As you guys sort of rally yourselves, the trapdoor comes back up and just places back into place.
cool. So 4 Norvald.
Can we still get out of it? If we,
Do you want to try it?
yes.
Okay. It's you pull on it, it's locked.
He locked us in.
Angelus, pull that lever.
Cool. Click.
You hear the trapdoor noise, but it's another trapdoor. It's not this one.
Can I do a perception, see if I can find anything in this room that will open that trapdoor?
You can. I'll use your perception from before because it's the same room. It's got a keyhole in. They all have keyholes in, but you've not found the key in this room.
Can I move the stuff out the way of the main doors? And see if there's just open.
They are chained as well, but you could try and start moving stuff out of the way. It's probably going to take all day. There's like really big chains that are just welded to the inside. There's a really heavy block of wood, and then these crates are huge. These crates are like big warehouse storage crates.
I'll just look at that as a quick thought and be like, no.
Yeah.
Angelus, can't you pick locks?
I can pick locks, actually. Yes.
Yeah.
I will. I actually before I pick the lock, can I see if there's any traps? Trap finding.
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, D20. Give me a trap finder.
22.
Yeah. You can't sense that it's trapped. It's just there's a complex mechanism behind it, but it doesn't seem trapped or bugged or anything like that. The only thing that you can see is a small silver thread that's sort of wrapped around the hinge, which you think is probably what's been jingling because it's attached to a bell somewhere.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll go to
disable device.
Yeah. So,
okay. D20 plus your disable device.
That's better. 29.
29. Yep. Click, and it just depresses down into the floor.
Cool. Let's head on down then, guys. Oh, shall we grab how many more bags of this blue stuff are around here that are intact?
I've got one.
I mean, there's as much as you'd like, really. There is a whole heap of stuff in here, like resources. Do you want to do a quick appraisal tally what everything's worth?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah. So if you want to appraise the room for me.
Yep. Appraise is 7.
About 5,000 gold.
26. Wait, no, not 26. 26. 26. Sorry.
You think there's probably about 800 gold worth of stuff in here. I mean, food isn't exactly expensive. There's a lot of big bags of wheat. A lot of the weapons are very cheap, like 1 gold daggers, etc. There's not a lot of stuff that's expensive in here.
I suppose a few pounds of them drugs, Dave, you can shove in your bag, can't you?
Yeah, so I was thinking if we could have a load of the bags of the drugs.
Yeah, the drugs are probably one of the higher ticket items, but again, it's not more than like a gold for each bag. Like they're probably actually a couple of silver for each bag. Those drugs.
But they do take people out though, don't they, Sam?
Well, yeah, potentially they get people high as balls. So it's like throwing a bag of cocaine in someone's face. A pound of like.
You never know when we might need to spike some drinks in the pub.
Oh dear.
Well, you don't know whether it's a ingested one or not. It's
I should say at this point, this is all role play.
Fictional
Role
drugs
play
that don't
game.
exist.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'll take. How many bags are there?
There's loads. There's like 30.
I'll take all
Pop
30.
it in your purse.
Yeah, I'll take all 30 and chuck it in the purse.
You're taking 30 pounds of illicit drug.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Why not?
I've got 31 pounds.
Into the void.
Next
31
time, Dave is in the clink.
Dave getting frisked at an airport. Why do you have 30 pounds of drugs on you? Yeah, as for the food, basic weapons, supplies, etc. Yeah, they're all in this storage room.
Yeah, I'm good with me drugs. I'm gonna pop down the hatch for me.
Head to these next rooms.
I'm just going to put these guys in the corner. I mean, these guys are long gone by now. I'm just putting them in the corner so I save their tokens. So yeah, you guys going to explore the rest of the place?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to pull that lever again. Well, I want to know if the trapdoor's open to the other rooms.
You'll have to check that out by going to places. I want reveal area. Yeah, so you pull it again. You hear the same trapdoor grinding that you did last time.
I'll pop down and go along the hall and to the next ladder,
Cool.
taking care of that bottom rung.
Yeah.
Ad, can I get a perception off you, please?
Yeah. Uh, 20.
Cool. Dave, I assume you're following behind to also give a perception trap finding.
Yeah.
Ruining my fun.
You just shafted me for 5,000 gold.
Yeah.
Perception trap finding. Although I didn't score very well on that one trap finding this time, we're at 17.
Okay. You see a similar oil trap on this one.
Yeah.
Other than that, everything's fine.
I'll go up and try the hatch.
Ad, you take a step forward, and can you give me a reflex save?
Oh my god.
Hey, thanks for the follow there.
15.
15. You fail the reflex save, and one of those big spikes that was in the previous chest comes out the wall, and you take 9 damage.
What?
As it just springs open and just gouges your side.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Jeez.
9 down to 30.
And you feel that board underneath you just a little bit springier than the others
Yeah.
in retrospect.
Other Angelus trap finding.
I mean, hey man, just watch that step, yeah?
Mother.
Other than that, everything else seems clear.
I'll head up again to the hatch.
Cool.
I just look
Yeah,
back at Angelus and go, anything?
The hatch is open already. You think that lever probably opened it.
Okay.
And yeah.
Oh, don't tell me the internet's beginning to play up.
So this room
Okay.
is similar size to the last one. Is Lee in still?
Yeah, I'm still here, guys. Sorry,
Okay.
my internet. I don't know why it's about Sunday nights, but sometimes it just drops for a few seconds, and I'm not sure why. I might have to look into that or report it because it's really irritating.
Yeah, no worries. Are you on ads at the moment?
Just waiting for the video to come back.
No worries, we'll wait.
You guys are just like all frozen. What is that? Does that? Just move your head, Paris. Just see if you'll come back. There we go. You're back. There.
Diving around. Are we back?
Yeah, we've got you.
Sorry
back.
about the technical difficulties.
Always happens occasionally. Well, always happens on Sundays.
It seems to. Always Pathfinder. Every Sunday, 8 o'clock to 10. Ad, you look around this room and you see a living area. You see that there's a huge pile of rubble in front of these doors. This was a lot more sort of cheaply put together. It's there's a lot of rock debris. Half of what probably was the previous roof has collapsed in front of the entrance. And this is just filled with beds, an area for cooking. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly valuable in this room. It's just a living area.
Okay. What's that under the table? Is that just a rug or something?
It's a rug. It's a nice rug, but it's a rug.
I'll look around, see that lever, and I'll pull that lever.
Cool. You hear again another trapdoor rumbling.
Okay. I'll come back down and just say to Angelus, nothing in this one.
Cool. Let's go to the next one.
You can head to the next one.
Oh.
This looks like that's where the grunts were.
That's where the what was?
The grunts were.
The grunts.
Yeah. So potentially the lower level grunts may have been in there, for a staggered fight. This final trapdoor's opened. You see already the light coming through.
Cool. I don't see it. Do I see any traps?
No, you don't.
Cool. I'm gonna get my head skewered. I'm gonna go up the here. I'm gonna go up and.
Cool. Excellent. You end up in a fancy bedroom. You see a wardrobe on the side open with a couple of fancy dresses left in, a couple of fancy outfits. But other than that, the room is relatively clear. There's a nice rug on the side. There's a meal half finished. There's even a bath that's been drawn on the side. And the front door these doors are hanging wide open. There's a small chest under the bed that's open that looks like the things have been taken from it. And on the desk, there is a large piece of paper with a diagram on. And it's a picture of the city, and it's the tunnel well picture.
I'll pocket that.
Cool. Other things on the desk, you see parchments, you see a small book. There's not a lot. This room's been stripped really quickly. Like everyone's just like taken the stuff of value from it on the way out.
Looks like they took no time clearing out.
No.
You've gone again, Dave.
Yeah, you're good.
Cool.
I'll leave and head back down to where Lee was. Rap on the side of the door and go, they've all cleared out. There's nothing else here.
I'll come down and make my way back up and meet them at the other side.
I'll drop to the bottom of the stairs here and go. Oh wait, yeah, you go that way. Sorry, okay.
Cool. So you guys meet at the front. 5,000 gold lighter. A few items more. But ultimately, you've got the plan for the city and the secret exit.
Yeah.
The hounds have been using. Yes.
How likely would it have been that we'd all have died if we'd have gone to that fight?
You want to know?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, let's tell you some CRs. You guys are average, about challenge rating 5. Hellhound on his own with CR 6, and I intended you on meeting him with Heather or Paws, and she was CR 5. So that would have been a really challenging fight, just the two of them.
Right.
Adding in the other two, they're both the professional mercenaries with CR4. They were fighters. They had 52 HP each. They had an AC of 25 each, and they had pretty nasty hitting weapons. The final one had the same stats as Whelp, exactly the same stat block. So he also had a nasty sneak attack. So taking them all combined, I'm not going to say you couldn't have done it, but some of you may have died in the process. Hence, the fee was £5,000, the cost of a likely resurrection.
That's fair. We've made the right choice.
So I'll just say, Salty Mermaid. Anyone?
Yes. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. What time of night is it? It must be middle of the night.
It is late. You only managed to probably get about half an hour's sleep before everyone rallied and decided to step down on you. So yeah, it is. By Salty Maiden, do you mean the tavern or the brothel are you referring to?
Oh, the tavern where we were staying.
The tavern,
Yeah.
fair enough. That was the Salty Maiden. I was just checking which one you were referring to. Because after that, it's like, let's hit the brothel.
After all of that.
Let's spend more gold.
Again, we're role playing here, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh dear. Yeah, so you guys, I'll put on the old city ink. Well, I'll put the city one on. It says, there we go. The city street scene. You guys, yeah, head to the inn that you've been staying at.
Excellent. I'll avoid Praetor next, so that's fine. We just need to go back to bed. So it's 10 p.m, so I think that's probably a good time to finish it there. Going to
Excellent.
sleep.
Nice. For completing that encounter, you guys are going to level up. So you do come away with something. So I'll make sure you have your leveled up characters for next time, because regardless of whether you defeat something or work your way around it, you have successfully completed that encounter. I'm a relatively fair DM. You just don't get the goodies in your 5,000 lighter.